Folks, we got another new one at the shop. Brand new brand for us. This one's called By the Oak, and it's a pair of siblings out of Istanbul in Turkey. Another brand that's sort of conscious about their production, so they're sourcing all their fabrics from within Turkey, and that means we're dealing with a lot of sort of robust cottons and cotton blends here. And the main thing that sort of draws you into them right away is just their color selection. So they are, format-wise, they're working with sort of like a bleu de travail, like French workwear pattern for a lot of their stuff. So old school workwear with sort of that Euro tinge to it. But, so you're looking at like classic stitching, classic buttons, classic patch pockets, but you're getting that really interesting color. So we've got classic French overshirt, just in a funky forest green. Super subtle branding, which I always appreciate. And then as they sort of get further away from the chore coat in spirit, you get funky colors like this. So again, same classic chore coat, just this one is in a dusty orange. Again, they are willing to sort of play with those silhouettes a little bit more. So here, you've got classic chore coat in shape, but you get a shell collar. No chest pocket. So they are sort of playing around a little bit with the format, but it all feels very familiar, very comfortable. I'm a huge fan of the chore coat. I own far too many of them. I will own more of them. It's a great format. It's really easy to dress up, dress down, you know, the usual spiel. It goes great with jeans. It also can be elevated if you're wearing it with chinos, trousers, a tie, button up. And then again, as they get further away from that sort of chore coat staple, they're also willing to try some funky stuff out. So this one, you've got a sort of casual-ish blazer cut, and then they've gone and they've thrown hunting pockets on the front of it. So there's your hunting pockets, chest pocket, faux back pocket, which is always fun. But you've got a casual sort of relaxed blazer cut to the whole garment. So very comfortable, very wearable. Again, similar to sort of everything else in this lineup as we've bought it, is you can elevate it if you have to, but it's also great over a white tee and your favorite jeans. Shirting, they do a little bit of shirting as well. So we went with sort of this is sort of like a US Navy deck jacket style, but the shirt that they would have been wearing under it. So deck shirt, side entry pockets, except this one in a slight deviation, they've thrown some buttons on it. So if you actually do use the pockets, it's not gonna be falling out. I'm a huge fan of Navy style pockets. I have them on a lot of shirts. I don't super use them, but I think they look really cool. And then they also, this is probably everyone's favorite piece down at the shop, and it's the piece that people sort of jump at the most, and that is their barn coat, which is, for all the dads in the audience, this is reversible. 2 coats for the price of 1. Major selling feature down here. So you've got your cotton twill on the inside. There's your pockets for when you reverse it. And then it's got a cotton poly blend on the outside to help with a little bit of water resistance. And you get that super cool red. Really nice corduroy collar on that. Just wearable, super wearable. As someone who wears a lot of denim, this sort of faded barn red works really well with the navy blue. And then last but not least for this lineup is we brought in some shorts. Corduroy has been huge for us down at the shop lately, and you can't go wrong with a pair of corduroy shorts. Again, very nice sort of workwear inspired patch pockets going on here. Huge pockets, very fun, very wearable, drawstring, dead easy. Come try them on. We got, again, an insane lineup of colors here. Great fits, they're comfy. Check them out, By the Oak. Back to regular hours. Come say hi.